Alright guys, we have some massive news today for Wuthering Waves. They just announced a live stream on Twitter for the 1.3 Black Shores update, which is scheduled for this Friday with a duration of around 30 minutes. Which I would say is a pretty good duration. It's not too long and it's not too short, so they have a lot of time to show us a good amount of stuff. So it means something big is coming. We can expect a lot of hype stuff for this patch. And in this video, we will take a look at what could we expect to be shown in this live stream and for what's to come in the 1.3 update in terms of the events, the rewards, some new quality of life changes, and even the PS5 release date, which I got new info on that as of today. So we can take a look at all of that. And before we start, make sure to like and subscribe. Put those notifications on, guys, to be kept updated with WUWA 24/7. But alright, let's not waste any time, guys. We have a ton of stuff to cover in this video. So okay, I'm sure we all know the banners for this update, so I won't need to go into massive detail here. The first phase, we have the new limited 5-star Shorekeeper, then we got the new 4-star Yoo-Hoo, and in the second phase, it could be a Gion rerun, which I expect them to confirm this in the live stream, as it was not previously confirmed beforehand. All we had was speculation and leaks about the Gion rerun, but this should finally be confirmed this Friday. So this is what the banners should be looking like. Now here is the news for the PS5. So QOL Games officially included the PS5 in the list of supported platforms for Wuthering Waves, which means we can expect them to finally announce the PS5 launch this upcoming 1.3 livestream. So that would be really hype announcement. I imagine for the mobile players with the PS5 and no PC, this is a huge win. So this is really hype. But okay, now let's go over what we can expect in terms of the events for 1.3. We should be expecting a lot more events and of course a lot of rewards. So let's go over all that we know as of now. So the first one is the event called Amidst the Stars event. It should be giving us 240 asteroids. The next one is the Infinite Battle Simulation event, expected to give us 600 asteroids. Then we have Solaris Weather Forecast event, giving us another 400 asteroids. I would say this is a pretty good amount of asteroids so far. Hopefully we get more events like that by Moon's Grace event, which gives us like 1200 asteroids, which is a really good amount. I really hope they keep doing events that give that amount of asteroids, because events that give us below 500, I would say, is a bit underwhelming. But that's not all, guys. We still have a few other events that we can take a look at. So the other event we can expect is Where Stars Slumber event, giving us 500 asteroids. Now the next one is Fairy Tale event, which is speculated to be another co-op event, giving us 500 asteroids. And that's not all, guys. We still have another event, and this time we're going to be getting another Lolo campaign event for 1.3, giving us another 400 asteroids. So I believe with all these events I've just mentioned, this will give us a total of 2,640 asteroids. Let me know in the comments, is this enough asteroids or should we be getting more asteroids? Because keep in mind, usually when they reveal the events like this, these are the events for the whole patch and not for a single phase. So if we're getting 2,600 asteroids for the whole 1.3 patch, do you guys think it's enough or should they bump up the rewards? But still, let's see what they have to offer in the live stream, as there could be a lot more that I haven't mentioned and that will be appearing in the live stream. And there's also a chance that they bumped up the rewards and they will give us more stuff as well. So we will see when the live stream comes, but for now, that is what we can expect in terms of events. I would say it's a pretty good start. So we went over the events, guys. Now let's go over the quality of life changes we can expect for this update. So far, we have 10 confirmed changes, so let's read it over. Alright, so I pulled up the quality of life changes here. So the first one is mobile devices now support controller connection mode, which is recommended for Bluetooth. Now this is huge, and it does make sense to be a 1.3 quality of life, as we are expecting the PS5 port, so this would make sense that they do both at the same time. So for those who don't have access to their PS5s and they want to play on the mobile with their controller, this will be an option now, and I believe it'll be way better than playing with your fingers. So really good update for the mobile players here. And then the second one is a new dynamic performance balancing feature that has been added for Android. And with this setting enabled, the current display settings will be automatically optimized. So optimization for Android, pretty good. I don't have an Android myself, but still a win if they're going to do optimization for mobile devices. And now number 3, we got Echo Synthesis Optimization, allows for categorization and batch synthesis of echoes. Now we previously talked about this, and this is regarding the echo merging system. Now you'll be able to do it in batches, so hopefully it's faster, and now you'll be able to categorize them. So if you want to only use the trash defense echoes that you've gotten for this merge, you'll be able to only select them, and it'll be way faster now. So pretty good change for those who have way too many echoes. Now the fourth quality of life changes is during tracking tasks, you can now automatically teleport to the nearest teleport point. Pretty good, you won't need to go manually on the map anymore. You'll be automatically teleported. Now number 5, this is for the story skippers. A brief story summary has been added when skipping the storyline. So we actually have a picture here to show, and it demonstrates what is this feature exactly do. So as you can see here, when you press the skip button, and it will explain to you a quick summary of the update, which I imagine true story skippers will be skipping that as well. So I'm probably going to be doing the same thing, as sometimes I just really not interested in the story unless it really gets my attention. But alright, number 6, improve the interaction experience with the synthesized station. Now I'm not sure what this is referring to exactly. They might explain it in the live stream as what this is. Improve the interaction with the synthesis station. Maybe it will allow us to synthesize from anywhere we want, and they will put the option in the main menu, which would be a really good improvement. We won't have to teleport there anymore. So I would prefer that. And now moving on, we have in online mode, teammates' nicknames can now be displayed. This is really good. Sometimes your teammates are really hard to see and locate in the map when you play with friends. So a good change. Now number 8, you can now quickly locate resources rich areas on the map using the collection distribution button on the item description page. Now this is a really good quality of life. This will help us farm a lot faster. If we're looking for a certain material and we want a place with a lot of them, the game will show us exactly where. A really good change to help us build our characters. Now number 9, they will be adding a glossary. This is really good for those who don't understand or know the new terminology that comes when playing Wuthering Waves, like let's say tacit discord or tacit field. What are these things? Well, you can now search up the glossary, and the game will explain it to you and give you a brief definition of these terms. Really good. Alright, so the last quality of life for this video is the Battle Song Replay Dungeon now supports repeated challenges. Now at first, it's really impossible to know what this quality of life is, but after doing a bit of digging, I found that this affects the weekly bosses. So I'm not sure if this is going to make you be able to replay the dungeon or the weekly bosses faster. Is it a skip mechanic? Are you able to stay in the dungeon without going in and out, and you can just farm the bosses repeatedly? Maybe that's what it is. But yeah guys, so this concludes everything we should be seeing in terms of the events, the rewards, the quality of life changes, and of course the PS5 port finally coming to Wuthering Waves. Pretty hype stuff. I'm quite excited for this update, and I'll for sure be there to cover the 1.3 live stream. So Friday I'm gonna post a recap video and make a breakdown on it. So stay tuned for that guys, but for now, that is all for today. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.